All right, boys. Easy trade recap today. Caught about 200 ticks on the Nasdaq on longs, and let's recap how I did that and how I caught this entry. Because I really, more than anything, the one thing I want y'all to learn from this trade recap is how I caught this entry compared to my normal continuation trades, where I'm really like waiting for liquidity to get hit and then taking the continuation uptrend off of that. This trade was more of me catching the entire move. So I want y'all to really learn from that. So coming in, I had a bearish bias because of this SMT right here. All right. And I wanted to see at least this 1 hour low get taken out if we were to get an invalidation of these gaps in between. However, that never happened. Market ended up opening and taking out the London low. So we ended up taking out the London low and sweeping out liquidity right here, filling in this 1 hour gap. And then we ended up getting reactions out of that right there. Now, in my head, we're playing perfectly into this bullish structure. We got further liquidity down here. We're filling in this 1 hour bullish value gap. At this moment, either what I wanted to see was an invalidation down here on this candle right here. I want to see an invalidation down here so that we could continue our bearish bias. Or if we get an invalidation up here, I'm forced to take longs. There's nothing that I could do because logically speaking, right, we sweep out liquidity, we fill in a high time frame gap. On the continuation trend, we also fill in another 1 minute gap and invalidate a 5 minute bearish value gap and a 1 minute bearish value gap while breaking structure. Of course, like I have to take longs here. It's like so obvious. Now on the flip side, if we ended up coming down and invalidating this gap, it would make sense as well. We swept out this strong liquidity. We invalidated a 1 hour gap that I don't have marked out. We fill in this 1 hour gap. We want to go up higher for further confluences up here, like bearish value gaps, and then we ended up getting an invalidation. So both in my head made sense to me. I would be fine taking a trade either way. What happened was we ended up getting a perfect invalidation. This was a beautiful invalidation. Bang. No. Bang. That is the best invalidation I could ask for. Entered right there, stops below this 1 minute low, take profit at the London high, and I really banged this shit. Like, all right, I'll show y'all when this happened. Whenever we took out a London high and touched that Asia high right there, my stops were already a break even. And then I think I put my stops like a little bit above here just to ensure that I get the profit. And we ended up banging it. So now one to two, I would say 200 ticks on the day. In my opinion, one of my better trades since like December. And honestly, I mean, I fully caught the move. Like I fully caught the move, and what I want you to learn from that is this. In my head, this is a real A plus setup, right? We got a sweep of liquidity, filled in a high time frame gap, filled in another high time frame gap. I mean, a low time frame gap, a low time frame gap, invalidated a mid time frame gap, and invalidated a 1 minute gap, and broke structure. So how many confluences do I have? One, two, three, four, five, six. I have 7 confluences for this trade. That makes me think that we're gonna go long. Keep in mind that we don't really have an SMT. That would have added 8. So when you're looking to take trades, bro, get as much confluence as you can get, and get an A plus setup. This was the A fucking S plus setup right here. This was like the perfect setup, bro. And I don't know. This just looked really really too free for me to even like do jack shit about. Like I had to take this. But I appreciate y'all boys. Y'all boys have a blessed day. Short trade recap. Go on with y'all's day and keep winning.